Hi, it's Joel. Welcome to the Fancy Farm. We've been working hard on our pole barn construction, and Dree and I spent the morning, and Aubrey, and we got all the corner posts in. So we got our corner post set, so we got all our exterior dimensions, so we can restring our lines off that. We got it square. We were an 1/8 inch out of square, so we decided to call it good. You know, a pole has a little bit of crown here and there to it. We'll be pulling it as we go. But yeah, we wanted to show you our progress. So we set the posts in the ground. The 20-foot posts, we're going to have 15-foot tall leaves so we can have 2 levels inside of this pole barn. And then what we've done is we backfilled the holes that I dug with the excavator. We put a sonotube in there, an 18-inch sonotube. We got a 4-inch concrete footing in the bottom. And then we filled it with this 5/8 minus crush. The reason I go with crush over concrete is concrete makes the post very rigid. It doesn't move, where like this you got to be kind of cautious as you're building, and eventually the slab ties it all in and it gets compact with wet and gets tougher. But if you put concrete around your posts, I feel like it traps water in between the wood and the concrete and it can't go anywhere. Water goes down and there's that concrete footing below, and the water builds up in there, and that post just sits in the water, any sort of groundwater, and it rots and it'll break off at the top of the concrete. You know, now you have a heavy building, so you may not notice it, but we're talking, 20 years down the road. But these are long-term investments. You want a home that's going to last, 50, 60 years without any issues. 100 is ideal. And so that's why I use gravel. It seems like it's less strong, but it's not in the long run. It allows water to drain and get out of there. And so that's why I use that. But yeah, so we got our 4 corner posts up. Aubrey was level holder. She helped us hold the level in and out, and I would climb the ladder, and Dree controlled the braces and screwed them in. So we got our 4 posts up, and now you can kind of see the footprint of it. We got the 4 posts up. They're real tall. They're 20-foot posts. We'll be trimming them some. But yeah, so that's the start of the pole barn. That took most of the day to do that. Now we'll restring our lines, set our tubes in the center, in our center holes, backfill them, and then I'll start setting all the center posts. I'll try to tackle a post every evening after work. And so, yeah, we're really excited. We want to show you our progress on our pole home. So this is step number 1. I just want to show you what we got going on with our barn project. Right here are some trusses that the neighbors gave us. They've actually been sitting in the field for a few years, and they're a little worse for wear, quite weathered, but very little rot at all. I've replaced most of the rot. So you can kind of see what the truss looks like here. So this is what it looks like when we get it right here. And then I'm going to take you over to the barn and show you what they look like when we're finished with them. So let's go for a walk. So over here are our freshly painted trusses. So I've reinforced them. I put a center web support in here. Added a bottom cord support right along the bottom because there was a joint in this board that I didn't like where it was. So I added this. And then these are plywood gussets that I've cut out and placed on here in those 3 points. Now, these still need squisher blocks, so these trusses will sandwich together with a squisher block in there, and it'll become one piece and be raised up the post. I'll show you how we do that later. But yeah, so I built these like this, and then Dree has painted them. The reason we're painting them is they're going to be 14 feet in the air, and it'll be difficult to paint after, so we wanted to tackle that now, get them painted and ready for the move. I'll take you around to the other side and show you how we're doing gable trusses, because they're a little different. Alright, so this is the gable truss, and it's a little confusing with all my pole bracing here, but you can see what I've done is I put these center web supports up and down. And what those web supports on, those are 2-foot centers, so when I sheet my wall, my sheeting will come right up over that top truss, tying the truss to the post. and the sheeting will land on each one of those centers, and so I have a nice joint to join on, nice solid joint. So that's what I've done there. We're not painting them, they'll be hidden, they'll be in the wall itself, and the sheeting will carry right over, and the inside will be covered in insulation, so you won't see them. But yeah, so that's what a gable truss looks like. I have one more to make. Aubrey and Drea have been busy painting all afternoon, painting these trusses up, and they're doing a really good job. It's looking really nice. So yeah, we just wanted to show you where we're at on our barn project and the step we're on. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.